Hey, Pretty Tarot YouTube channel here. Welcome to the Scorpio 2020 forecast. This is live recorded, and I do not have the chat open because I do not really want the interference while I'm doing this. You guys, this is going to be a general read. However, I will do love readings and I will do career readings. But for now, I'm going to keep this very general right now for the 2020 forecast. Like I said, I might throw some other stuff in here, but I anticipate that I'm going to do love readings and career readings separate. Okay, so this is for Scorpio. If you have Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, whoa, but it has to be, I would say Venus and Mars if you have Scorpio on both of those, moon, rising, like I said, or Scorpio sun. Um, you know, personal planets and where it may be dominating your chart, okay? This is not for cross watchers, so if you're watching as a cross watcher, do not take this personally. This is not for you. This is for the actual people with the Scorpio energy, okay? So I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I haven't done that in a while. So that was my original format when I first did this channel. So I'm going to jump back into the Celtic cross, and then I will pull some other cards for other factors, okay? If you guys want a personal reading, you can check the description box below in the comment section. Also, when the reading is done, to get my information on how to get a personal reading. Because a general reading is done for the collective of all the Scorpios. So you may or may not find everything resonates 110% for that reason. However, if you feel like you want a reading that 110% resonates for you and your energy only, then you can book with me. Okay, so what we got going on here for the Scorpios, I don't know. I'm going to put that the way I put it because for some reason I want to put that sideways, and I'm just going to let that be. Placements of cards really, really do matter to me. All right, so let's see what we got here for you guys. And keep in mind, you guys, keep in mind that, and for some reason, this card wants to come out. I'm going to put this here as an extra factor card, okay? All right, and then two more cards fell out on the ground. So I'm going to pick those up. By the way, if you want to watch this reading in half the time, just go to the three dots at the top right hand corner of the screen. That's the menu. Click on that, click on speed settings, and then put it on either 1.5x or 2.0x to watch the reading in half the time, but still see everything or hear everything. Okay, so we got three extra factor cards here. Three. And I'm just gonna, leave them where they're at right here. Now, what I'm looking at here is really like, I want to say this is transformative type of energy. So this feels like definitely a year where you guys are definitely going to make some transformations. And I think you guys know and expect that these changes are going to come about. And I feel like it's because you guys may make these changes. I don't feel like it's anything that would be out of your control necessarily because of the cards that I'm looking at right now. I got two death cards here. We all know the death card, if you have to go by, zodiacs for those cards, represents Scorpio and the Scorpio energy. When I got two of those popping out, because I'm using, I have two different decks that I use that I shuffled together so that I can get extra possibilities. And to see both death cards come out from both decks, definitely no coincidence, okay? And I would also say that I got the Tower card here in reverse. So that's definitely telling me that there's something that you guys are not, definitely not surprised about. Okay. I got extra factor cards here that I'm pulling out. So I got the impasse card, or the impasse card, however you want to pronounce that. That's a card that's telling me that you guys are, it's like you're at an impasse, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, because the position that that card want to come out in, sideways. I feel like you guys are kind of like, you don't know if you need to continue to push forward with things, or if you need to just, if you need to take a halt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, it's like you guys don't know if you need to push forward, or if you need to just take a, you know, a halt and just like take a pause for a minute. Because there's something, I feel like you guys, like I said, you know, there's something that has to change. There's something that's got to transform, you know. But I think it's rather you guys, I feel like it's rather you guys know how things have to change. You may know that you need to take some steps, or you need to make some changes, but I feel like you guys may be unsure of how you have to do that, or where, or when, or, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of getting for you guys. And keep in mind, I am intuitive. I am an empath as well. So some of the things that you guys are going to hear is not all going to be 100% from my cards. Some things is going to be from my intuition, and also from what I'm sensing or feeling is coming from you guys and your energy. And these two popped up. So we have the pleasure card, and we have the leadership card. Okay, so what I'm looking at here with these extra factors, I feel like you guys really, I feel like you guys are wanting to make improvements, or like you're wanting to upgrade in life, or upgrade in your situation. You may want more peace. You may want more happiness. I feel like you guys want to enjoy life more, going in, you know, being into this, you know, 2020 year and forward, you know, not just for 2020, but also moving forward. Okay. But I feel like you guys have changes you need to make, but you're not sure exactly how. Okay. So you guys may not be able to see all of the cards here, but these are the cards I'm going to read. And then I may, like I said, I may do, what do you call it? I may do clarifiers, but we'll just see. Okay, we'll see. So what's going on? Oh, okay, now I understand. Now I understand why this card wanted to come out sideways. This card should be going over this card. You guys, it's been a while since I did a Celtic cross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one more. Oh, and there it is. For what's hanging over the situation. Okay, so you guys, for 2020, like I said before, Death card, you guys got transformation, okay? And you got the Death card twice, because this was a card that fell out after I got through shuffling and pulling cards. So these are what I call my extra factor cards, but it's no coincidence that from two different decks that I had put together to shuffle, that you guys would get the Death card from both, okay? It also could mean that you guys just want to end something, or something is going to come to an end. I'm just checking my camera, make sure it looks right. But it could also mean that you guys, like I said, you may want something, you may anticipate something coming to an end, or you may expect something coming to an end, or just something may come to an end. But like I said, I don't feel like for some reason this is going to be a surprise to you guys. And I say that because in the past position here, and I don't feel like this is far off. I don't feel like this is the far off past. This is the Tower card in reverse. And the Tower card usually signifies, it, when it's in reverse, that whatever is going to come up, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know, you may have even, you know, anticipated it in some form, not necessarily because you planned it, but you just know where things are headed. You know what I'm saying? Or you know things are bound to, you know, change. So I feel like whatever this change is that you know is going to come, this end, this transformation, or whatever, you're aware of it. I'm praying to God that this doesn't mean that somebody's going to die either, because I'm going to be honest with you. The other thing that I'm looking at with all these cards here, there's also a possibility that somebody around you, I pray to God this is not you guys, but or that it's not anybody really, but somebody around you may be dying, or they may be not well. They may be suffering very, very drastically in their health. Okay? And this could put them on the edge of death, where they're almost going to lose their life, or they may, you know, there are rare circumstances where people, on paper, scientifically, they die because their heart stopped, but then they come back. And they may have went to that other side spiritually and then was told it's not your time to go yet, and then they get sent back. You know, so they call those miracles when, you know, on a doctor's watch, it appears you died, but then you come right back to life, okay? So there's either somebody that is close to death, near death, somebody who their health is killing them, their health is not good. There could be someone who, like I said, you know, maybe you guys know they're on their way to transition, or maybe not. This even could be, if I just had to go, like I said, in a different route spiritually, this could be somebody transforming, like transitioning, like, you know, I usually don't even touch upon these things, but I feel like somebody could be transitioning, like if they felt they were supposed to be a girl, but they're a boy, or they felt like they're supposed to be, you know, something else other than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like people transitioning, like killing off the old self to introduce the new self, because a person may feel like they were not being true to themselves. Okay? And that could be anything. So it doesn't mean that you guys are transitioning, you know, your gender or anything like that, but somebody may be. You may know somebody that may be doing this if it's not you. You know what I'm saying? But you guys may be in the mood to kill off the old you for the new you, the better, more improved you. Or maybe you were not being true to yourself. Maybe you were living what you felt was a lie, you know, to seek approval of others, or because you had to hide whatever about yourself or whatever, but you want to put an end to that and just just end all that, kill all that off to be more true to yourself so you can be happy. But you don't know if you should do this or not, you know? Sorry, you guys, coughing, but this is gonna just resonate differently for different groups of you guys. Okay, I don't want anybody to get scared. I don't want anybody to have any fear. What will be will be. You know, just say your prayers, meditate, be positive, be optimistic, and just understand that if there's somebody around you that may be, you know, dying or sick or ill or suffering, or if somebody, you know, did pass or will, you know, it's the circle of life. We all are going to go one day. Nobody lives forever. Unless you're immortal somehow, you're not going to live forever. Nobody will. Okay? The only thing we can do is take care of our health and just try to, like, you know, do the best you can. And just live your life fully while you are here. Okay? because nothing is promised tomorrow. And the one thing that is promised is everybody is going to make that transition one day. Because I'm just looking at cards. Like I said, there's 2 death cards, and then there's my 4 swords. But when I'm looking at it, this looks so much like a coffin. This looks like somebody put the rest. And then I got the 10 of swords. You know, somebody who's absolutely just, this person got 10 swords in their back. There's no coming back from that. Okay, there's no coming back from that. Not with all these cards around. Not with all these cards around. This could literally, like I said, be somebody that, you know, I don't like saying this. Like I said, somebody is passing. Somebody may, you know, I don't want to say die or whatever, but that can be a possibility, you guys. Otherwise, this is you guys knowing you have to put something to an end, or something's going to be put to an end. This could also be, like I said, you're taking a break as well. Taking a break because you know you got a lot of changes to make. You have a lot of transitions to make. You know, a lot of, you know, things are going to go down. You could have been betrayed. Okay, you could have been betrayed. You could have been, like I said, very ill. Maybe somebody had to undergo surgery. If you guys are suffering from any really poor health, or know anybody suffering from poor health, this is a time to, I don't want to say transact that, but this is a time where you can try to see what you can do about it. Okay. The one thing I want you guys to take from these readings is it presents the energy. It presents the energy that is possible. Nothing is set in stone when it comes to tarot. Everything has to do with your free will. Anything that is predicted and it actually does come to pass, no matter what you decide to do, because you have free will, you can decide to make different choices if you don't like what you're seeing in the energy. Okay. However, if something still transpires, something still happens. Okay. So that's crazy. I'm talking about something dying and my power just like shut off and just killed everything, including the reading. So hopefully this isn't or haven't been completely interrupted. But anyway, I almost kind of lost my track of mind here. So I'm just going to move forward with, like I said, now what's crossing the situation here with the 7 of Pentacles here. You guys are trying to figure out if you need to continue to invest in something or not. If you need to put your time or effort into something or not. So it could be a job. It could be a project. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. Okay, that you guys may be trying to consider if you need to put this to rest or not. Okay, if you need to continue to invest in it or not. Okay, what's hanging over the situation with the Judgment card in reverse is you guys are not too clear on what to actually think about the situation. You're not even sure if what you are picking up about it, what you've heard about the situation, or what you've heard, period, if it makes any sense. Okay. You're not even sure if the truth is really even the truth, or you just may not know what the truth of the matter is, period. Okay. But you know, in that you may not have enough details, you may not have enough information, so you may not feel like you really know if you need to move forward or not, if this needs to come to an end yet or not. But like I said, when this can happen. Okay. Underlying the situation, 5 of Wands. So coming out of conflict, not wanting to fight, argue anymore, not wanting to have the difficulties anymore, not wanting to have to struggle anymore, just not, just, it's like giving up the fight. Okay. This is like giving up the fight, or the fight just being put to an end, if there ever was one. This is just wanting to not, be in conflict, whether it's self-conflict, inner turmoil, or things that are going on outside of you that may be conflict, disagreements, arguments, or things not going your way, or things not being agreeable with you or your lifestyle, whatever. Okay. But like I said, this is so, oh my gosh, you guys. I've never seen a reading like this though, because I'm seeing a lot of cards that just point to, you guys, something is just going to end. Okay? Something is going to end. And, but you guys anticipate, like I said, because you got the Tower card in the past position in reverse. This is not going to be a surprise to you. It's something you anticipate, it's something you know is going to happen. Okay? Um, or something that you can just see it coming. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's that old song, I feel it coming, I feel it coming by the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys, you feel it coming. In the current, in the present position, in my readings in the present position for like a whole year, this is, and I don't even say this is the whole year. I would say this is like the first half of the year. Okay, first half of the year, maybe the first 3 to 6 months. Okay, first quarter, first 2 quarters. Um, Five of Pentacles. But this is not just any old Five of Pentacles. This is from my other deck. So this is really being down. And just feeling like you don't fit, or feeling like this didn't work out. This looks more like this didn't work out because other people, like the others, they were not really feeling it. Maybe they weren't feeling you. They were upset. They got their nose stuck up. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the card of just not feeling like you fit in, or not feeling like you belong anymore, or just feeling like this isn't working out. You can't, maybe you're not getting along with others, or others are not getting along with you. Okay? Like, this points to some form of conflict. This points to others just not wanting to be there or not wanting to be around. This is like isolation. You know what I'm saying? Feeling isolated. Um, and maybe I'll pull some clarifiers. I'll pull some clarifiers on that. You know, um, this feeling of isolation, this feeling of being left out, this feeling of not belonging. You know, um, and not realizing that wherever this is that you are, it's not where you truly belong. Okay? It's not where you truly belong. That's the one thing I can say about this particular Five of Pentacles. This particular Five of Pentacles is pointing out there's disappointment because where you are, you don't feel it's a right fit for you. You don't feel you fit in, you don't feel it's right for you, you don't feel like others appreciate you or like you belong. It's almost like feeling isolated, left out in the cold, being down, depressed, sad about it. But this is the card about the ugly duckling. If you know anything about the ugly duckling story, this is the ugly duckling. So, he's a goose. He's actually in real life, he's, not a goose. He's a swan. Okay? He's a swan. A swan, of course, doesn't fit in with ducks. Swans are regal creatures. They're very regal, beautiful, elegant birds. They're like royalty. They don't fit in with these little ducks. Okay? They don't fit in with them. And the way, swans do things or live is nothing like ducks necessarily. Okay? Even though they're part of the same species of birds, they're all birds, but this little duckling doesn't understand he belongs to this couple right back here. He belongs to those two swans back there. He belongs to the swan family. So this is you guys not realizing that, hey, or you may realize. Some of you may not realize, hey, where you are is not, it's not the right place, it's not the right path, it's not the right group, it's not the right situation. Whatever is going on in your guys' situation, it's not right for you. It's not a right fit. You don't belong. And it's not because it's anything wrong with you. It's because you are a different breed. But you're something more, you're something more special, I would say. Okay? It's not to say that other people aren't wonderful or aren't special, but swans are something special. Okay? And, they just can't be compared to the ducks, and they don't roll with ducks. Okay? So if you're a queen or a king, you don't belong hanging out with the common people. necessarily. You know, they may not understand you, you may not understand them, if that makes any sense. And like I said, this is not to put anybody else down, but it's just to say that you're just hanging out with the wrong crowd, or you're in the wrong place, or you're in the wrong career, the wrong job, the wrong situation, the wrong relationship, the wrong place, whatever that may be for you guys. Okay. And I'm not going to make this a long thing, but Five of Pentacles can also signify that you could be feeling like something is not enough for you, like you don't have enough, or the situation is not enough, or feeling like it's a struggle, maybe because you don't have enough money, or because, you know, it could be a situation with health is a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Not having good health, or just not having enough of something. Okay, not receiving enough time or attention, or not, you know, being acknowledged, or like I said, not having enough money, or whatever it is. So it's like a feeling of lack with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and this is something I feel like you guys are going to be struggling or fighting with the first half of this year. Okay, for some of you, it may just be only the first quarter. For others of you, it may be all the way up until the first half of the year. Okay, so, but if you don't like what you're hearing, like I said, keep in mind this is the energy, the possibility with the energy, because this is a forecast. This is something that you have some control over, but it's going to require you to change your perspective and change your view. Okay. But you know what though? I'm not gonna do clarifier right now, because I don't want this reading to be any longer than it necessarily has to, because I have to get a lot of these out and I have somewhere to go today. But you guys are concerned about, once again, you do have choices to make between one direction or another, one path or another, one situation or another, one person or another, one job or another, one career or whatever it is. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it can relate to your health, it can relate to anything, it relates to love, life, situations, jobs, career, money, whatever, or just in general, you know. So you guys you're kind of looking at your options here. You have one option or the other. You know, you can go one direction or the other, or whatever, okay, with whatever you choose. The outside influence, you guys, is either you guys are feeling a lack of passion, a lack of desire, a lack of empowerment, lacking ability to lead or step up to the plate, or you guys are just being really, you guys could be negative in your energy and just being really, I don't want to say aggressive or angry or whatever, but there could also be a person. So if this is not your energy, then this could be another person that has this kind of negative energy. They could be angry, temperamental, judgmental. They could be, you know, playing games or whatever, not taking things seriously, a player, whatever. This also could be someone with fire energy in their chart, whether it's sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, or whatever. So it's either your energy or someone else's. But this is not good energy. This is not good energy at all. Okay? And this is the outside influence of the situation. If it is a person, like I said, they may have fire energy. Either they could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or have that energy in their chart. Or they're just someone who, like I said, they could be a player. They could be someone who plays games. Someone who could be temperamental, upset, angry. Someone that, you know, they're not mature. They're not going to step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? Or this could be, like I said, the energy I mentioned before, where you guys are feeling a lack of passion, desire, a lack of ambition, or just not knowing how to lead in a situation or how to step up to the plate. That's the outside influence. Now, your obstacles, you guys, Page of Cups in reverse. Okay? Page of Cups in reverse. So that is an inability, I feel like, to communicate how you feel, either to others, or maybe others are struggling to do this with you. Okay? It could possibly be, you know, and see, I don't like to go with signs too much, so I'm not going to even go there. A lot of people like to say the Page of Cups is the Pisces, you know. For some of you guys that may resonate, for some of you other may not, but I don't want to go to a sign. But I just feel like you guys may be struggling to communicate in this situation. Okay, because like I said, maybe there's something that needs to come to an end, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to communicate this ending. Maybe you need to end a relationship. Maybe you need to end a job. Maybe you need to end a friendship. Maybe you need to end a project, whatever it is. Maybe you need to end whatever it is that's going on in your situation or something, but you don't know how to communicate that. And maybe other people involved don't either. You know, maybe you need to move or leave, but you just don't know how to, you know, tell others this, or, you know, whatever. Maybe, you know, I keep hearing vocalize, you know, inability to vocalize it. So that's an obstacle, that's a challenge. In your expectations in a situation with the Two of Rods, it comes back to the same energy. It's uncanny that you guys got two of Rods from two different decks in this reading. Okay, so it's the same energy. You guys are concerned that you need to make a choice. You need to, you know, you need to make a decision. You need to pick a path, pick a direction, pick an option. But do you know where you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Or do you know when you want to go, or how you want to do this? You know? But you got to also be careful of not feeling trapped, and not feeling trapped by something so small, so minuscule, so pesky. Okay? Because I'm looking at this lion, and it's interesting, like I said, because I'm looking at this King of Wands here in reverse. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's very similar energy. It's very similar energy. A lion is someone who, you know, that would be very courageous, very ambitious, very, you know, much be able to lead. But this person, whoever this is, they feel trapped, but they feel caught up in something, or they feel trapped by somebody that is so small. Because there's a mouse here at the bottom that has this big old regal lion that's supposed to be king of the jungle, you know, trapped. He shouldn't necessarily be trapped. So I feel like you guys are kind of expecting to feel trapped here. But it's like being trapped by circumstances that you probably know is small things. It's small, pesky things that really you shouldn't allow yourself to get caught in. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. But in terms of what's coming up in the second half of the year, okay, this would be starting maybe around the summer. Some of you, it may start in the spring. The energy is going to resonate a little differently for each one of you, you know, but keep in mind you have free will. So if you don't like what you're seeing in the energy, because tarot readings is nothing but energy, keep in mind you have free will to either make choices for yourself that could change the energy, because nothing's set in stone with tarot readings, or you can change your perspective in how you view the way situations work out. Because some things you can change, some things you cannot, because some things are destiny. If it's destiny, take that destiny, learn from it, grow from it, accept it in all its challenges, okay, and even the blessings. But you got the Eight of Swords in reverse. That's awesome energy, because that means you are going to come out of whatever this is that you felt made you feel trapped. Meaning you're going to free yourself. You're going to bust out of this situation. You're not going to feel victim. You're not going to play hopeless. You're not going to feel helpless, okay? You are going to break out. You're going to free yourself. That's a very empowering energy, very empowering card. I'm not sure that's something I would want to change. So, accept that energy. Let me see what else I can do for you guys. In terms of your outcome, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, that Queen of Pentacles in reverse is either your energy somehow not finding yourself being able to manage in the situation, or finding yourself not in a place of abundance. And it may be because for some of you coming out of the situation, it may take you out of your stability and your security. So you could have been in a stable, secure job, a stable, secure relationship, that, or at least it appeared that way, but you may not have not been happy and know you needed to leave, know you needed to end it, whatever the situation is. But you probably also realized that there was going to be that catch-22. Leaving that situation means leaving your comfort behind, leaving that stability, that security behind, and having to start fresh, start new. So I believe that's why that Queen of Pentacles presents itself in reverse for some of you, but for others of you, that may be another person that is operating in energy that is not necessarily positive energy. So that could be someone that is stubborn. That could be someone who they're not handling and managing well with the way things happen. You know, so if you're leaving someone, if you're leaving or whatever, that other person may not handle it well. If you're leaving a job, you know, your boss or your former boss may not take that too well, you know, because you may have been a crucial player on the team. Okay. If I had to pinpoint more of who this person could be, if it is another person, if it's not your energy, then it would be an earth sign operating the negative energy, or someone with earth energy in their chart. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And I'm going to clarify that just a little bit, but let me see what other factors I can pull. Yeah, wow. Now what's interesting is, and this fell where the Five of Pentacles is, okay, where you guys are not feeling like you're fitting in, people turning their back on you, people acting funny. You got the snake card pop out sideways. So you guys could literally be in a situation where you feel like there's mistrust. Either you don't trust someone or they don't trust you. Or you feel like somebody is literally doing what? Backstabbing you. Because you also have the Ten of Swords in this reading. Okay? Or you could be questioning, is somebody sabotaging you? Okay? Are they sabotaging you or not? Or are you just literally being sabotaged, period? You know, or are you maybe wondering if you're sabotaging, but it feels more like it's what you feel is being done to you or towards you. Okay? Oh, God. Oh, God, you guys. Y'all got another card indicating the ending of something. Something that really has to be put to rest. This is a coffin card. Dang. It's not funny, but dang, you guys really have something that needs to be put to rest. And you know it. You know it. Other factors can I get here? Okay. Body card. So this is affecting your health. This is affecting your well-being, whatever this is. This is affecting your physical state, or there's something physical related to the situation. But with the body card, that's usually about health. So the whole situation, it's affecting you. Okay, it's affecting you. For some of you, it could literally be where you're at is making you sick. Mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is. Okay. It's, you know, for some of you, this is killing you. Others of you, it's just taking the life out of you, or it feels like it is, or exhausting you, you know. And you may feel like you need to take a break, take a rest, or things have got to definitely change drastically, or things have got to come to an end. And like I said, keep in mind, you guys got that leadership card, wanting to lead the way, or you know, upgrade so that you can find that peace you need in your life, because you want to feel free, you want to be happy, you want you know, you want a better life, you want better, period. no matter what it is. Maybe a better relationship, better love, better job, better career, better money, better health, you know. I don't know. Do I need to... Let me do the clarifiers on this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nine of Swords. So, like I said, there's something that's burdening you. It's been burdening you. It's been weighing on you. You need to let it go. You know you need to let it go. You know, something's got you stressed out, anxious, worried, sleepless nights, just not feeling great, not feeling well, depressed, whatever it is, but you know you need to let it go. Oh, dang it. Cards falling everywhere. Knight of Wands. So it's like I feel like I said, you're back at the impasse thing. Feeling like there's no, you can't take action yet. Feeling like you can't make a move. Like I said, you guys got the impasse card there. Now there's a couple other cards that fail. Dang. These cards that fail. Nine of Swords. Once again, it's that same energy again. You guys got the Nine of Swords twice. I'll say this. You guys got a lot of cards in this reading that come up that points to, it's just double confirmation of the energy. Okay? That's sleepless nights, worry, stress, depression. The Hierophant. Needing to make the right choice. Do the right thing. Take the high path, the high road. Do what, morally makes sense, or do what ethically makes sense. Do the right thing. Now you got the Queen of Pentacles again, except this time she's in upright. Okay? Because you know if you do the right thing, if that energy with the Queen of Pentacles was yours, okay, where it was in the reverse or whatever, you have the opportunity to get that energy right to where you will be stable. You will be secure. You will be able to manage things. You will be able to be exactly where you want to be and be happy and successful. However, if it's another person, if you go about this situation the right way, things don't have to be ugly. Okay? I also feel the reason why that's why that Queen of Pentacles is in upright. Things don't have to go in a bad direction. Interesting enough, who the heck are all these people, you guys? You got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reverse. Air sign, fire sign, or somebody with that energy in their chart. But this also could be, like I said, you guys not feeling empowered, not feeling passionate, not feeling you can take the challenge, maybe. And not cutting out what you know you need to cut out. You need to do it. Not making the wise, intelligent, rational decisions that you know you need to make, or not speaking up. Page of Swords in reverse. Not really looking, not really paying attention, not really observing, not really looking into it, And what happens when you don't pay attention? What happens when you don't do your due diligence and make sure you look out? You get this kind of energy, You get this kind of energy, Seven of Swords. But it doesn't have to be that way. Because good news is this is in reverse, So you don't have to get taken advantage of. But you could if you don't do what it is you know you need to do. Okay? Let me do advice cards. Everybody needs advice at some point, in particular point in time. So I'm going to use my Angel Tarot cards. What advice can we get for Scorpios in 2020? Interesting. Wow. Knight of Fire. You need to make a move. You need to make a move. Okay? You need to make a move. So it's pointing out a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Ooh, a lot of these falling out. Ace of Earth. Because when you do make a move, you have huge abundance coming to you. This is a new beginning, but a very prosperous one. It could be a new job, a new career. It could be great health. It could be, you know, a blessing in terms of a relationship. It could be a blessing in terms of whatever, but whatever this is, it's new. It's a new beginning. The inflow of abundance, a promise, business venture, important documents, or contracts. You guys also have balance. Okay, so you guys, there's a need to find balance. There's a need to do things in moderation. There's a need to think rationally and to be fair-minded. There's a need to compromise. And when I say compromise, like I said, don't be too worried or concerned about your comfort and your security to the point where you allow yourself to be stuck in a situation. Okay? Don't be so comfortable that you allow yourself to be stuck in a situation. At some point, if you're going to come out of it so that you can do better or gain better or seek better, you have to be willing to compromise a little bit on that comfort. But it's also pointing out, with balance, wait for perfect timing. Okay? Now, the other card, Three of Air. Okay? Three of Air. So, to me, this is signifying, once again, disappointments. But when it comes to disappointment, something needs to be severed. Something needs to be cut or let go. So when anything is causing you sadness, you need to let go of whatever it is so that you can have time to heal. And it's also pointing out the need to forgive yourself and to forgive others in the midst of doing so. Interesting. So you guys don't have a really strong belief that in the future things will get better, but this is pointing out in the near future, and I'm going to clarify that. I'm going to clarify that. What's in the near future for you guys? There's something in the near future that you guys don't necessarily think is possible, but it is. You guys got to get your energy right, positive. Because this is the Magician, but why is it coming out in reverse? So you guys don't think you're going to be able to make things happen and use what you have at your disposal? That's not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct. You guys do have the power and ability to do whatever it is you need to do. Wow. Goodness grief. You guys don't, I don't know who the Queen of Pentacles is. But like I said, it's either you guys feeling like you're not going to be stable or secure or successful when you end whatever this is, because this is the Death card with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's either that, or you guys are concerned about, you cannot, you probably, like I said, that you can't feel empowered to end this with whoever this negative earth sign energy is. Or whoever this is that they may be out of control. They may be stubborn. They may be hypercritical. They may be not handling things well or managing things well. It's a different narrative for you guys, but either somebody has something they need to end with an air, I mean, not an air sign, but I almost said air sign, but this is pointing out in a negative earth sign. But you guys take what resonates with you. Or you guys feel like if you end something here, whatever it is, a job, career, moving, or whatever, a relationship, like you guys are concerned that you're going to become imbalanced and not so stable, not so secure. It's one or the other. You guys take how that resonates for you, but it's pointing out in the near future that this has to happen. Whatever this is that has to end, you gotta let it end. You gotta let it end. Don't try to stop it, but it feels more like something you have to do rather than it's just gonna happen. It's something like you have to do. But if something crazy comes up, a crazy situation comes up, and you know you gotta end it because the crazy situation happened, don't back down from saying, you know what, this is it. This gotta end, because no more of these crazy situations. Let it happen. Do it. Go for it. Don't back away and say, well, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if this is going to really work out for me. Don't do that, because I think this is what the energy is pointing out. I'm going to pull some more advice cards and then I'll leave you guys to it. But a lot of this energy is repetitive. I have never seen so many Queen of Pentacles come out and come out in reverse. And you guys got all the Death cards to come out. All of them. And cards that points to you guys feeling like you cannot, you know, you may be struggling with taking the lead here and doing what you know you need to do, you know. It could be, you know, other way around, but I don't know. This all feels like it's the same energy. Okay. And this is saying accept love. You guys need to open your hearts, open your hands to receive blessings and to receive help if you need it. This is also saying to give more. Okay. Kind of odd here. I don't know what's going on in you guys' situations, but when this is over with, please comment and let me know, because this is just, wow, this energy. Okay. Interesting. And these came out sideways. This is telling you to express yourself. If it's about love, then it's telling you to express love. But if it's a general reading, it's telling you to express yourself and go ahead and make the gesture you need to make, no matter what the kind of situation is. But it's like you guys not sure you can do it. If you can express yourselves and make the gestures you need to make or do what it is you need to do. This is saying it is safe for you to move forward, or it is safe for you to love. It just all depends on what your situation is. But it's telling you to open your heart to give and receive. Wow. So that's crazy. You just heard that you need to accept and to give. So you need to open yourself. And I just said it, to open your heart to receive love, kindness, friendship, support, help. But you also need to give of yourself. And then you get the same card to tell you it's safe for you to open up. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. But you guys don't think you can do it for whatever reason. Like I said, you guys got that impasse card and all that stuff, meaning you just don't know if you should keep forward or not. Interesting enough, I wasn't shuffling this deck, but the deck is sitting next to me, and this card fell off the floor onto the floor. This is the self-worth card, but it's in reverse, and it's just pointing out that you guys are going to be struggling with your self-esteem and your self-worth, knowing what it is that you deserve. That's something you guys are going to need to take the challenge of this year. Understanding and realizing your self-worth enough to not struggle with the situation anymore. If you understand that you deserve better and you know who you are, you will not, it'll make it that much easier to walk away from a situation that is not, you know, good for you anymore. Or if it ever was, you know, to walk away from it. Because like I said, this looks like Scorpio is struggling to let something go, or to let someone go, or to move on, move forward, to find better. More advice cards. Wow. Okay. Excuse this card having a hole in it. Divine. This is the Divine Passion card. Okay, this is Divine Passion card. It's saying, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? You know, because like I said, you guys had earlier leadership card with the pleasure card. You guys really want to upgrade and to find that peace and happiness in your life and that freedom. You got don't back down. Okay. This was the other card that came out. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Come on, y'all. These messages are very, very consistent here. They're very repetitive, consistent messages through this whole reading. Y'all know what y'all need to do, and it's time for you guys to do it. This is a new year, a new decade. It's 2020. And I'm going to pray for you guys to be able to have that strength and find that strength to do what it is you need to do. So let me just say this. Dear God, please bless whoever is looking at this reading to find the strength, to find the courage, to find the confidence and understanding to do what it is that they know they need to do in order to find their true happiness, blessings, and prosperity in life. Amen. And I really hope that you guys try to do what you can. You know, sometimes it's taking baby steps. Other times, if you know something has reached this boiling point, thank you for the like. I see somebody give me a like. Other times is when you know you've reached to that boiling point. Just let go and let the chips fall where they may. And final advice card, you got the Justice card here. Okay, Justice card. If any of you are concerned about your career, it's pointing out your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. But this is pointing out, no matter how this relates to you guys, that there's going to be fairness, there's going to be protection. Okay, you guys are going to get the help you need if you need it, but there's justice, there's balance, there's fairness to come out of here. You guys got an angel looking over you. Okay, you guys are not alone in this situation. You got, you know, angels that are there to help you through this. You just got to keep the faith. I don't know what you guys are going through, but if it still turns out to be a struggle for you guys, and you find yourself in the spring or whatever going on towards the, you know, the summer or the fall, it is okay to go to counseling or a therapist or a life coach. There is no shame in going to someone. It's okay to go to a spiritual leader in a church as well, if you know you feel comfortable doing so. Because sometimes making these drastic changes in your life or in a situation, sometimes you have to seek out the support that you need to be able to do so. You know, because it can be hard trying to do things completely on your own. And I feel like when it comes to somebody leading a successful life, that nobody completely does it all on their own. There's always somebody who has someone in their corner that can help guide them or help give them advice or whatever. Okay, so don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. You know, sometimes I go to church like every Sunday, but sometimes when I go, if I really feel like I need help with something, I will ask somebody there in the church to pray with me. And a lot of times they will offer, you know, to pray with people anyway, you know. You don't have to go down to the front, you know, like I said, necessarily when they call you to do it, because sometimes people want privacy, you know. You can pull somebody aside, you know, and say, hey, you know, can you pray with me? You know, I actually did this once because I felt like I was experiencing something with my health. And the person that prayed with me was so pure at heart. I was also experiencing something emotionally too that I think was affecting my health. And that person was so sincere. I can't make this up. I saw my situation improve. I saw my situation improve. And I knew it was because I sought out the help that I needed. And that person that was praying with me was so sincere when they were praying with me. They were so pure at heart because they really, truly did care, you know, about my situation. And they really, truly was, you know, they had a lot of faith, you know, in the Creator, God, the higher source, you know. So it can be a good thing. Sometimes, like I said, reach out to others. At the same time, be careful who you reach out to, because you don't want to be vulnerable to the wrong person. Because you have people out there who also prey on you as well, you know. So that's why I say, you know, seek out a counselor or someone you trust in church or something. You know, a trusted friend or family member, a life coach, whoever. So that is Scorpio's 2020 forecast, you guys. I will be doing all the other signs. Make sure to check out your rising or your moon. And if you have like the same sign, like I have Virgo in both Venus and Mars, so a lot of times I can relate to the Virgo readings. I also have in my moon too, but I know some people they may have a Leo moon or Leo Mars, and it can also relate to the Leo reading. So check for your other signs to maybe get other pieces of the puzzle if you still feel like you need more insight. And I hope you guys have a very blessed, prosperous new year. And uh, if you want a personal reading, you can check the description box below or the comment section when I post there. The info will be there. But otherwise, stay blessed, be blessed. And if you're struggling with anything, it's okay for you guys to just reach out to me. In the comment section, I will see your comments or whatever, or email me or something. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're just out there alone with nobody to talk to. Okay? So many blessings and prosperity. Peace. And thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe if you aren't already. And thank you to those who already are subscribers. I appreciate you guys.